time for some revenge. Piggy Boar, not Ganon thing. Of course, I did beat him a long time ago, right after my recording, which is part 16. This should be part 17. And I'll do it again. Because I did fight him again just to brush up on playing this game. I also had to rewatch all my other Let's Plays so I can see where the fuck was going on, you know? But yeah, anyways, everybody's Opaque Flake. Welcome you back to Let's Play Rating Historia. A Let's Play that's still alive, but was on like, not really live support, on hiatus. Let's just go with that, because that's really what it was, right? It's a hiatus. Anyways, I remember how to beat this dude. It's really simple. Essentially, buff the fuck up Rainy, since Marco can't do any magic, which is unfortunate. And use, the combo meter to your advantage. And Aerosol gives me 2. Therefore, more numbers, more adding up, more damage. It's like a small multiplier. Whoops. So the more the better. And I did test it out. Magic boost does stack. I don't know to how much, but I think it stacks up more than maybe, I think it's 5 maximum. I'm not sure. But I did 3, and I did check between 1 and 2 and 3, and it does matter. So there's that. Alright, Key High Charge yet again. So I still gotta do Mana Burst with stock. For some reason, I was actually lucky enough for him to not do that. He's always gonna do Key High Charge twice. But if you break him after one of them, he's gonna do Key High Charge again, which gives you more time. I actually lucked out on the turn order here because I have like a lot more turns, which is gonna be overkill. But yeah, it's gonna be overkill. But if you don't want to like risk it, which is what I'm gonna do, just have stock keep doing what you were doing. Just repeat the whole damn thing. I'm like level 20. As long as you get that magic buff, you should be fine. Just don't use Marco. He can't do shit. He really can't, which sucks. His attack's not that great. Not much good in the magic, but he's a great support. Especially with grapple. I still prefer Aught. Watching me use Aught and then the stuff you can do again, it's just really fun. Alright, now if I recall, I need vegetables. I don't know where they are, but I'll grab them later. I also remember there's a lot of shit you can grab with the hidden chest thing popping up. Because when I was watching my Let's Plays again, I was like, wait a minute, I had to go here, and I had to go here, because I remember right after that part, I was like, I'm gonna check everywhere, which I did. And thanks to save states, I didn't have to like, fucking load here just to get to here. And I mean, I find that annoying, but again, you can just skip. I remember complaining about this in one of my parts, but yeah. Point is, I have to go to the mine, I have to go to the headquarters, which is really easy. And then there's another spot I remember. Actually, I don't think that was it. The point is, there's 2 parts I need to get to before we get to here and disarm the bombs, because that's where this ending happened. Let's see where that I do have the... There it is. Mouth-watering meat, marbled with ribbons of tasty fat. I don't know if you want that much fat, but it's really good for it to get the sizzle going on. Yeah, see you at the mine, because I just have to skip so much shit. And for the fuck of it, I'll slap you. Alright, see you at the mine. Alright, there was 2 in here, I believe. I don't know what they were, but I remember where they were. It's funny how if you just watch stuff, it's just like, oh yeah! Of course, I never got to show this off. Thing is, I just remember doing this because I want to save time. You know how I am. Like, I just gotta save some time. I don't want to do all this shit all over again. So, one of them was a skill, I believe. Obviously, one is a mana shard, so they said, oh yeah, I got this. Forgot. Okay, I remember that. I remember that was like in one of part 15, I think. I don't know. Anyways, The Impale Core, an important gauntlet part. Improves ability to pierce enemies. Again, another gauntlet, so I'm guessing it's for that one monk dude that was mentioned. The next one's gonna be pretty exhausting because I don't remember where everything is, but I know there was a lot in the offices. So, see you there. Alright. I should be in the point in time where I can go past these two guards. Quite fair. And for those who are using this Let's Play as some sort of walkthrough for the 3DS or even just the DS, I'm using the Alternate History Chapter 1. So you can tell on the top it says SH, which is Standard History, I'm guessing, and then AH is Alternate. But there is a hidden chest around here somewhere. Or maybe it was just a chest I was just trying to grab for like ever since the beginning of the Let's Play. Oh no, it's right there. 2000 Gil, Gold, Gald, Jerry's, not Jerry's, Gary's. Jerry's with a J. There's a bunch in the office. There's a few more outside here. I just don't remember where. So if you don't mind, it's gonna be on a lot of exploration. This whole part's gonna be finding these chests. I remember exploring again, so I don't have to do this. I just edit to them, but I also reached the point where I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to do mass editing anymore. I just want to do. You know what I mean? You know, the people who just... I keep on saying this every fucking Let's Play, but there are the people who just don't cut this shit out. I'm going to start becoming one of those because, in all honesty, it's a lot easier in editing. I save so much time. And right now, it's perfect because I'm at that point in my life where I don't have much time anymore. I have cancer. I have AIDS. I have the herpes. And I have the common cold. I'm gonna die. No, not really. But if I did, holy shit, that would suck ass. For anyone, I'm sorry if I offended anyone. That I don't know how I would offend you. I got a fire pack. That sounds like a skill. If I did offend you, I mean, I guess I have. You know, I'm just gonna drop that shit. I don't give a fuck. I already don't. No one leaves comments anyways anymore. I'm not that popular enough for people to be like, hey, what the fuck, man? Go suck a dick and then suck a lemon because dick tastes nasty. Lemon tastes sour. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. I'm a YouTube commenter. I just say shit. Just make sure that fire pack is a skill, actually. A drawing of a red sword surrounded by old lettering. You mean runes? I got 3, right? So there's 3. I don't know how many there's supposed to be. I really wish there was a guide for this. I'm actually gonna look it up after this. Because this is something I don't want to do, but at the same time, that's the fun of it. And I remember bringing this up, but fucking Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. I don't want to do all that anymore. Just, I don't want to jump at every fucking pixel or square block where you can stand in. And then there's some chests on top of other chests. I just don't want to do that anymore. I don't have the time for that anymore. When it comes to shit like this, I don't mind using the guide. I think it's fair. Unless, you know, the game's you, then you're shit out of luck. But yeah, I do remember there being a lot of items in these rooms. It's every office. Figured as much. Panacea plus gold, Gald, whatever. I think it's gold here. Let's call him G. 2000 gangsters. Nothing new here. Rhapsody. Oh shit, I thought that was gonna be like, I'm probably thinking shit, what's it called? Legend of Dragoon. There's a item called Rhapsody. So 12, 18, 5 flies through the air like a sound. Well, you can't use it. So oh, that must be for Opt. That's a dagger. It looked like a sword, didn't it? And then there's another area I have to go to, not you guys, but I should go check that place. But it's also an area I need to go to because that's where I need to go to advance the story. And that's where the Sand Fortresses, I think it was called. Valkyrie. I just call it the Valkyrie all the time. It's not so much more badass if you ask me. Can't go past through here. I'm assuming there's something down there. Invisible or not. Has to be, obviously. Ah, shit. We already did that. So, skip a doodle. Alright, I guess we're done. Off to see the Valkyrie. I just realized why I call her the Valkyrie so much. The chapter is called The Valkyrie. So, I mean, that's also her nickname too, so there's that. Anyways, I gotta look for bombs. I remember doing this. Because as you recall, I think it was part 9 or 9 through 11. The parts where I'm here. We get under attack. And then it's like bad end. And it's like, oh, there are bombs here planted because of a spa. An emerald. An ember doodad. This is fun, right? Just like walking over till something pops up or not. And then apparently there's something that's supposed to pop up, but you're just a few pixels off. So much fun. This is where shit like the speed up mechanic in Final Fantasy XII for the International Zodiac job system. No, International Zodiac job system. ACJS comes in play. You just press L2 or L1, I think, and then you just fucking speed up like you're using an emulator. It's fucking amazing. 3 more bombs. But before I disarm the last bomb, I gotta grab all these items. And they're obviously gonna be behind. Yep. This. I have a lot of gold. Like a bunch. I don't know what I'm gonna spend it on, but whatever it is, it's gonna be very useful. And that board, I'm looking at my status screen, thank you, 2 screens. That's probably one of my favorite things about having 2 fucking screens in JRPG is you can see your status. You don't have to fucking do this all the time. How much life do I have? Alright. And then you have a battle like, wait, how much life do I have? Alright. And then you do another battle like, I should heal. Now here's like, we're just gonna display it all the time. Which is really useful, I'm not gonna lie. Kinda wish, I wouldn't say it's hard to program, but I'm not a programmer, so I can't really vouch for it. But when it comes to games, I'm gonna say on the PlayStation, it'd be great if there was at least the AAA games. Like I'm gonna put on Persona on the spot because it's Persona. It's a AAA at this point. Even though, well, as far as JRPGs goes, it's AAA as much as Final Fantasy 15, which Final Fantasy 15 should also do. So let's put them both on the spot, on the pedestal, or whatever. And let's throw Tales of Berseria in there too. Tales has been on the rise. I know I'm supposed to be speaking, but yeah. Anyways, for PlayStation games, it'd be great if you could just, I mean, for those who own a Vita, be like, hey, I want to see all my status screen on the Vita. Just hook it up, make sure they're in sync, and it'll show. Similar to that of Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube. But okay, good. I'm like, that. Hope that wasn't the last one. Yeah, Crystal Chronicles, it was more like you needed it. That was the point. You had to play the game with 4 Game Boy Advances. You can't use the nice, comfortable controllers. You have to use Game Boy Advances. But I get it, because you have an extra screen. Which is pretty cool, because that's where the Wii U gamepad would have been way more handy if there was like 4 of them, and if they weren't so fucking expensive or locked into one fucking Wii U. That's really fucking stupid, but I digress. You can do that on the Vita. There are some games you can use that on the Vita for, and they're like stupid indie games for the most part. And then there's what do you call it? You could do that on some DS games, I think. No, I'm thinking Smash Brothers. I think Star Fox. But the point is, it'd be great to have that option. it's just sad that option is not available because the Vita is really fucking powerful in Japan. That's why the Switch is amazing in Japan. The Japanese love handhelds because they commute a fuck ton in the trains and fucking... They just commute a lot. I'm surprised Uber or Lyft hasn't taken off there. Actually, no, I'm not, because most of their lifestyle is based off really fucking good rail systems and bike systems. It's just... But fascinating, man, fascinating. I remember there being some up here too. I think it was a shield. The point is, if, you know, developers did that, I would pay for that. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for it, but I would pay for that. I would actually be complaining about it not being a built-in feature to begin with, but if you charge like $2, okay, that's cool. Because if it was a built-in feature, that's like saying, well, everyone owns a Vita, as opposed to everyone owns a 3DS. This is talking about the US, but in Japan, everyone owns a Vita and everyone's a 3DS. You'd be stupid to not have either. Especially a phone. There it is. I think that's all of them. And then I gotta get the bomb. Ugh, I gotta save, because I don't want to do this shit anymore. I don't. If the game or my computer crashes or whatever, I just don't want to do this shit. But that'd be great. No, no, what? It doesn't even have to be the Vita. It could be your phone. It could be your phone, man. How great would that be? I love how some Vita games, not Vita games, some will actually have to be cross-platform. But some of them have, so I have like 3 PS4 controllers, and I have like Vita. I have 2 Vitas actually, and a PS TV. I really like the Vita, and I use my Vita as a controller for Towerfall and some other games. I forget which ones. I really like using my Vita for remote play. Sometimes I just don't want to turn on my TV and you know, play with the PS4 controller, even though it's wireless. But I don't know, just something about playing on a handheld, just very, very comfortable. Okay, I actually forgot where the last bomb was, so I'm actually gonna skip to that. But I think it was around here somewhere. Oh, well, there you go. Now I can do the rest of the story. But yeah, case in point, for JRPGs, at the very least, which is not even huge here in America, still, for some reason, unless you're Final Fantasy. Using your phone, tablet, Vita, 3DS as another screen to manage shit is great. I just really wish the Wii U wasn't called the Wii U and was called something better and didn't force those motion controls and second screen as hard as it did, or else it would have been really good. Because that's pretty much what the Switch is, a Vita. Which is what the controller would have been. So forgive me if this is all the same as part 10 or 11, whatever. But I don't recall doing this. Alright, this is where it happens, right? So I got a little bit more, I believe. Oh, no, that's where you fuck up. This is where the explosions happen and you get trapped in shit. So, that means maybe I did show off more than I need to, but you know what, that's fine, because I do remember fighting a boss in purple all the way up there. And I only fought a boar, so let's fight this dude real quick. Just for the fuck of it, you know? Ninja man right there. I don't have Aught. I'm like, I want a seal, but I don't have Aught. Might as well build my mana burst as well. Alright, so how am I gonna do this? Push right, push, kill? Let's do that. Reto Asoto. And then we're gonna push ya. And then we're gonna grab ya. Let's grab him. You know what? I do more damage doing the push assault, so let's do that. And then a power wave. I was hoping he'd die from that. And he would heal the ranged person. Yeah, go ahead. Nah, let's have Stock do this. And then smack him back down. You want to heal so bad? Then heal. I don't know if the heal zone was used because he died, or it only gets used once. I don't really remember. I didn't really help out my situation here. Hey, I got a double slash. I didn't do Dart any justice, but yeah. Maybe I'll get Volcano later. But yeah, that's it for this part of Let's Play Rating Historia with me, Opaque Flake. See you in the next part. Hey, thanks. Bye.